Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Will KCD, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent. A whole lot of dawn over the frozen, snowy tundra of Tundra Peninsula. Kola Peninsula, we are here. We are ready to actually start on a contract, which we seemingly haven't done in a long time. This contract. Why is it not on my... I thought I had selected it. Did it not say yes? Not that one. That one. Start tracking it. There it is. Power to the masses. I need 3 loads of medium logs. This place here has only 2 loads of medium logs. However, what I'm going to do is pick up those 2, bring them here. Actually, I don't even need to take I don't need to take that other truck with me all that way. I'll drop the other truck over here at the crossroads. Because I only need that truck at the drop-off point. I don't need him at the pickup point. And I should know what that means, right? Okay. This truck is going to go to the trailer store. It's not going to tow the other truck on the way. It's going to just go to the trailer store, pick up a sideboard semi-trailer, which can haul all the logs it needs. Hold on a sec. All right, allergies are still bad. So heading to the trailer store, it's got the crane. We're going to do a little cheat. We're going to pick up that trailer and then load all the logs, 2 loads of logs into that. And then I will did I park this thing right my way? I did. I am not going to load the logs into a logging trailer because it would have taken me like 100 trips. And this is easy mode. I'm not going to do that. In case you don't know, a log and a log load are not the same in the measure. The number of logs listed at a logging camp are based on actual log measure, not log load measure. When it says log on a task, it means log loads, not individual logs. And there are 3 logs per load of logs. So, to make that clearer, at this place where I'm picking up the logs, it shows 6. Medium log 6. Those are actual logs, not loads of logs. But if you look at the contract, it says medium logs 3. Those are not individual logs, those are loads of logs. You get 3 loads of logs. I need 9, 3 times 3, individual logs. So I will not be able to finish this contract right here. Oh, and those are some of the trailers I can pull behind me. Is that just one? Oh, okay. I could pull that out of here, get it closer. Yeah, I can pull that out of here, get it closer, because that guy is going to just go right by there. I might need the fuel by then, but I can still pull out and get it closer. Because I don't think the other contract is going down that road. It'll be the last time I have to go down that road. Yeah. Okay. Fuel might be a little bit of an issue. I've got extra fuel with me. Fuel will be more of an issue when I go back. I have to go back to finish this thing out. I have to go back to the other location. And any trailer store I can get fuel at, though. The way I'm going to be doing this, I can detach any trailer to get fuel. I'm not going to be hauling logs in that. Well, actually, I am going to be hauling logs. Once I get the medium logs done, I'm going to switch to long logs and haul long logs in this trailer. The sideboard semi-trailer. And I think I only need 6 long logs. Is that right? For the other contract? Or 2 loads? No, I need 3 loads. Okay, I'm going to have to make a couple trips. Or maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'll find a way to do it. With only 1 trip back and across. Yeah, it was going to be tricky. I'm going to have to go back and forth to the other map. I can avoid going back and forth to the other map more than once. If after dropping off these 2 medium logs, I switch out to the long log trailer and I can carry 2 loads of long logs. And then I can switch. Oh, see, this is not the right way of doing it then. I need to get 12 logs from the other thing. I can fit 6 in here. I don't think I can fit 9 in the long flatbed trailer. But I can try. Or I can fit, I can try. I can put 6 long logs and then try to put 3 medium logs on top. I don't think I'm going to get 3 medium logs on top. That'll be interesting. Wait, did I get through there without... I got through there without, having to go through the valley. Or did I go through the valley and just not remember it? I don't know, whatever. Now, there might be... Is there a... There isn't a sideboard semi-trailer, okay. I would have felt really stupid if there was a sideboard semi-trailer already on the map someplace close. Double logging semi-trailer. So I can carry 2 loads of medium logs in this trailer. Well, that changes things. But it's a semi-trailer. This must be new. But I can't carry I can't carry 3 loads of small logs. It's a semi-trailer. I can't put the hitch on and the other trailer. I can't put long. See, the plan was to deliver the 2 loads of medium logs. And just by packing them 2 loads of medium logs. But I could do it right with this. And I could drag the other trailer over there to get the 3rd load. But the 3rd load comes from the other. But I still need to be able to put a long. There is a medium log single trailer. But I can't carry that with a long log. Log trailer. This carries 1 load of medium logs. Now, does this double logging trailer carry 2 loads of medium logs or 2 loads of short logs? I don't know. Or 2 loads of long logs. I doubt if it's long logs. Transport medium length logs, okay. And then there is a short log trailer. I know that's something that was added new. Yes, here's a short log trailer. I don't need short logs from them. T-Bone, how you doing? This trailer does medium, yeah. I just saw that. I am on Kola Peninsula. Commandra, Kola Peninsula. I'm almost done. This is episode, I don't know, 100 something. Yes. I've got logging to do, and that's the last contract, but then I have a bunch of trailers to take back. I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing all this. And what I was going to do is throw well, what am I thinking of? I can only get 2. I can do all that with this truck because I can get 2 medium logs. I don't need the loader. I should have brought the other truck here. Well, I could just do the 2 medium here. Because I only need 1 medium back the other. But trying to get 2 long logs is going to be a problem. Okay, I'll just grab this medium trailer while I'm here. Because that's all I'm getting right now is the 2 mediums. I will need the crane, but I'll get the 2 mediums. Okay, cool. I don't need to drag the other trailer over. It can sit at the garage. I don't need to drag the other trailer over because I've got I can carry 2 packed logs. Well, once I do that, I'm going to switch this out for the flatbed trailer. Is it better to do the flatbed trailer now? The other truck can come here and get this for the 2 medium logs. Let's stop thinking and start driving, shall we? This is going to be a lot harder to maneuver around with this crane on it, but... Oh, I know what I'll... No. I am going to come here with no other purpose than to get this trailer over to the other truck. And then I will come back and get the long log thing. I could have brought them both at the same time. But I wasn't thinking, what am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Note to self, this trailer is hard to get over the icy rocks. No visible navigation point. What are you kidding me? It's a lot heavier with this double semi-trailer. Which means it's going to be an issue getting back. I don't think this trailer is going to help me save any time. But what I'm going to do is, coming in this direction, I know I can go over this tree. I am just going to shuttle this over to the other truck, let the other truck do the first stage 1 of deliveries, because I can just recover this back over to the other location, which I want to go anywhere, and I can get the trailer I actually want over there. That's the easiest thing to do. Because I can't recover with that trailer on me anyway. Wow, this is a heavy frickin' trailer. This is going to be quite the challenge, even for this vehicle. I am an all-wheel drive, right? I must be, because that's the only drive there is. This is the most powerful truck in the game, and it's struggling with this trailer. And it's empty. Now this is weighed down a little bit by the crane, so I'm going to drop this trailer off where the other trailer is, and then recover this thing back to the garage because I won't need it, and transfer it to the other location. And that's where I will pick up the semi-trailer. The trick is, will I be able to get 3 sets of logs on the trailer. I know I can pack 6. Will I be able to pack 9 is the question. Okay. Stop the engine. Attach the trailer. Recover this back to the garage. Yes. And put it in storage. Okay. Now go back. Go to this trailer. And also recover it back to the garage. Because I need to switch out to the low saddle. Which I didn't do. Customize. Saddle low. Okay. And I could put a logging crane on here, but no need to make that more top heavy. What else could I put on here? I don't think there's anything else I could put on here. Is there anything else weird I could put on here? I don't think so. Oh, I could put my little loading crane on here. Just in case something goes wrong. Alright. Sometimes the little loading crane will help me to counterbalance my weight or something like that if I need to. So this one is going to do the entire first part of the job. Picking up those 2 logs and taking them over to the drop-off point. But it's only 2 loads of medium logs that I have here. So I will need to then drop off this trailer, recover it back to the garage, and go to the other location. Yeah, I don't think there's any way this trailer is going to help me get all this done. Because this carries 2 loads of medium logs, right? But you need a low saddle to do it. And you can't hitch. I suppose what I could do is get a trailer that has a 3rd load of medium logs and just winch it behind. And then I could deliver these 2, unhitch the semi-trailer, hitch up the single trailer, and deliver 3 at once. So that would be a way of doing it. Had to step away for a bit. Yeah, I saw that. No problem. So you can't, if I had a location, if I had a source that could get me 3 loads of medium logs, there would be a way of doing it with this trailer in combination with the regular log trailer. Because this vehicle can hitch to a log trailer, can hitch to a hitch trailer, as well as a semi-trailer. They can't do them simultaneously. I mean, they can do them simultaneously. Couldn't do them simultaneously with us. So what I could do is have this right behind me and then winch a loaded semi-trailer of logs, or a loaded hitch trailer of logs, and just winch it behind me. Which I can do because there's no feet on the front of a hitch trailer as opposed to a semi-trailer. then I could deliver these 2 loads of logs, disengage from the semi-trailer, back up, hitch to the other log trailer, and deliver that. Use the big cat to do medium logs, went through the deep stuff with ease. Is that a big cat that you find on the map, or is that a big cat you pay for separately? Because if it's a big cat you find on the map, I'm not allowed to use that as part of my restrictions of playing this particular playthrough. Part of the conceit of this playthrough is I'm only using vehicles that you pay for separately. One you find in Alaska. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I am only using vehicles. Part of the quote-unquote easy mode. It's just a normal mode playthrough, but I'm only using vehicles that you can get through paid DLC. Extra paid DLC besides the regions. So it's kind of a special restriction I'm giving myself, but also I get to use the Vix Mastodon, which is in general the best vehicle in the game for most purposes. Yeah, I figured you were talking about the... Let's make sure I got this path right. Nope, that was where I was gonna unload the other thing. I thought maybe that was weird. Well, yes, this is going out on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch and you don't know, this content is shared between Twitch and YouTube. I go for about 50 minutes or so, and then I take a break. And those 50 minutes are edited into a YouTube video. XLamYT in Twitch chat will give you a link to the YouTube, but it's just youtube.com/@RollCageTV. Yes, I'm only using paid DLC trucks. Now there is a new DLC that just came out as of the time I'm streaming this, which has some pretty capable vehicles, and I have still not checked them out to see if they're ones that I might want to add to my fleet for any particular purpose. They're not a direct replacement for any others, but they do have some interesting features. If they ever add a DLC vehicle that can do the radar, that I would definitely add. Because right now the hardest thing for me to do is drive around that prototype exploration unit to be able to map the whole map. Because that's part of my 100%. Part of my 100% is mapping every pixel that's feasible on the maps. So, yes, I have a few restrictions I put on myself for this playthrough. You don't have any DLC trucks other ones that come with the maps. Yeah, most people are like that. I don't recommend doing what I'm doing from a fiscal responsibility. If you're a beginner and you're struggling with the game, I do recommend forking out the extra $3 or $4, whatever it is, to pick up the Mastodon DLC, which gives you the ZIT 612H. This is a very capable, powerful vehicle, all around, I think, the best vehicle, heavy vehicle. I think that's undisputed at this point. And it doesn't tip. So if you're a beginner and you're frustrated and you tip over all the time with the vehicles they give you, this vehicle gives you a nice quick start. All the other DLC I don't necessarily recommend. Now, I know some people that say, oh, they love this DLC, they love that DLC. That's fine. I got the game on such a deep discount that I was able to just get all of the DLC and not worry about it. But yeah, this just happens to be the way I'm playing it. I don't blame anyone that I don't blame anyone that doesn't play it this way, but I do have a little, not disdain, but I have a little humor for people that say, oh, well, you're playing paid to win then. It's like, dude, I'm not winning. I'm playing by myself. I'm not competing with anyone. Doesn't a winner need a loser? And there's nobody that's really losing. So I think people that complain about pay to win are just people that, you know, in games where you actually get a competitive advantage by paying for extra DLC, then yes, I agree that's pay to win. Boy, did I mess up my shots. But in a game where it's just like an adventure, you know, who cares? Let them buy the DLC. It's not hurting you. SnowRunner has a steep learning curve, and it just takes time to learn. But after a while, it's great fun. Yeah, it is probably my favorite game. But I almost gave it up because one, I'm an old man, and I don't like steep curves. I don't find anything satisfying about overcoming adversity to play a game. I don't have enough time in my lifespan remaining to waste a year getting to learn a game. You know, so the fact that I could get a quick start by playing these vehicles is very much appreciated to me. I don't get better at games, and I've overcome adversity enough in my life that now that I'm retired, and young people don't understand this, but I complain a lot that games are too difficult, unnecessarily so. Games that could easily have easier difficulty levels, they don't bother to make easier difficulty levels. I mean, it's a platformer, okay. You can only, you know, you can't really put the platforms shorted together without messing up the geometry of the game. But if it's like a racing game, there's no reason at all. You can't make easy mode. You can't make like 100 difficulty levels. In the easiest difficulty level, the cars are just incredibly slow, your competition. Why do you have to make every sequel of every game that much harder than the sequel before? The theory is, or what people tell me is, oh, but it feels so much better when you get, you know, when you achieve this, accomplish this difficult, you know, when you accomplish this difficult task, it feels so much better. Well, you know what? It never feels better to me because I never accomplish that difficult task because I'm an old retired guy. My reflexes don't get better than they are now. My other skill doesn't get better. My eyes are much worse than they used to be. My hand-eye coordination's worse. My nerve is a lot worse. My patience is a lot worse. I'm not going to take the time to overcome adversity and get this adrenaline boost because I finally accomplished a difficult task. The heck with that. I'm retired. I'm done with working hard to accomplish difficult tasks. You still want to exercise your ability to overcome adversity, James, you go right ahead, but that's not me. Let's see. Gotta go. See you later. Have a great stream. Yes. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Is it worth dragging these things? One of these things? No, probably not. This is where I'm going though, right? No, not there. How do I get in here? I could drag one of these things. That would make it easier. What I was planning on doing is pulling the other semi-trailer in here, in which case I could have loaded them up. But I'll just drag one behind me. Oh, I get to have the fun that you have in MudRunner that you don't really get to have here, which is backing up these semi-trailers, except these have 2 axes to, in MudRunner you have to back these things up usually. I did not realize these had double axles. I'm gonna have a hard time now. I gotta get them lined up right. If it's just a single axle, well, I can back that up pretty easily, but a double or single pivot point, but a double pivot point trailer is a lot harder to do. Like a lot harder to do. Yeah, I'm already out of position now. You know what? The heck with that. There's something to hitch to? Probably. Yes, there is. You get over on that side. Go on, you get over there. Flip over, see if I care. You, trailer, get out of my way. Both you trailers, get out of my way. I don't need you in my way. Yeah, sure, break some more stuff. What do I care? It's just fuel. It's not like it's dangerous or anything. All right, we got it. Any place I can hitch to over on that side? Probably not. I just have to risk dipping at this point. All right, I got to. I love how these now are just strewn everywhere. I'm going to be recovering this truck soon anyway, so I might as well go ahead and repair. Let's stop the engine though. Sure. Let's figure out where I'm going. Going back here, right where I came from, so I'm probably going to also get fuel. More or less where I came from. At this point, probably would have been a lot easier to not use this trailer, to be quite frank. I wasn't thinking about the direction I need to approach that place from, and that this would have a double axle, double pivot point trailer. I don't know what you call it. Double axle is not the right word. It's like those awful pup trailer, sideboard trailer things that has a pivot point on the hitch and also a pivot point on the front axles. So trying to back them up is a real challenge. What I like about games, what I like about SnowRunner so much is the problem-solving aspect, the thinking through how am I going to get this done kind of aspect. What is that? Scout fuel carrier. Okay. I will try to get fuel there because I think the other ones are empty. I'll verify that. Yes, that has fuel. Okay. Although all I need to do is get here. Well, no, I can't just get here. I gotta also get back to the trailer store so I can drop off this trailer. Or get it someplace more convenient. Yes, shout out once again, as always, to Wezel on Wheels on my YouTube channel. There is a link to his YouTube channel, WEZZLEONWHEELS. Wezel is a great guy. He is playing through all the regions in hard mode. So if you want to see someone that's better organized, has more skill, and is playing in hard mode, he basically is doing the same thing as me. He streams it. I think he privately streams it to YouTube. And then he chops those streams up into hour-long or slightly less than an hour-long YouTube videos. And he publishes those on YouTube. And he is basically doing what I'm doing, where what you see is what you get. You don't see, he does some planning behind the scenes, but you see all the driving. You don't see just highlights or anything like that. You see the entire thing. So I do recommend him if you enjoy what I'm doing, but if you enjoy the kind of the style of what I'm doing, where you're sitting down and you're watching an entire playthrough from beginning to end, but you want to watch somebody who's a lot better at the game than me, then I recommend Wezel on Reels. And since he's playing a hard mode playthrough, he can also show you, which is why he needs to organize a little bit better. He can give you tips on how to get your stuff where it needs to go. And I see the log station now empty. Why is it still there? It's empty. Log station, but there's nothing there. It should say 0. It shouldn't still say log station. Makes me think there's still logs there. If I were to pull in there now, it would. Which I'm not going to do. That's kind of wrong. It should say 0 or just be taken off the map. Oh, there's still some fuel in that one. Okay. I'm never coming back through the station again, so... Wait, I put it in the other fuel carrier. Or did I? No. Okay, one fuel carrier is empty, the other fuel carrier still has 8 in it. Fine. And I come here to grab those 8 gallons, and this is in gallons. The 8 gallons will be useful. I see I'm already at 45 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough time to get there. Both of my previous episodes ran a little long. I'd like to keep this under 15 minutes or so. Oh, I forgot to mention something during the break. Oh, well. I'm now remembering, I may forget by the time my break comes up. I am recording this 6 days before my big mid-spring 12-hour marathon. Now, by the time this hits YouTube, that will already be a month later. I've got about a month of content saved up. But when I do the marathons, they're on a Saturday, first Saturday of the month. So, in other words, there's only 2 months. If you're watching this on YouTube the day it comes out, it's only 2 months from my mid-fall marathon, which will be coming up first Saturday in November. I have a bad feeling I'm going to get caught between trailers here. Yep, I had that bad feeling. Yeah, let's hope I don't tip. Okay. Is that enough? I think that's enough. How far do I have to go yet? Oh, I got a ways to go yet. Let me get up to this field and then I'll call it there. For now. Yes, every 3 months I do a Twitch exclusive, well, for the most part, Twitch exclusive stream. First Saturday of every month I do Dirt Rally, and so sometimes I do Dirt Rally on those streams. But the day after, the Sunday after I do my marathon stream, I don't do SnowRunner. Otherwise, I do SnowRunner every week on Sundays, starting at 12:30 p.m. US Central Time. So if you want to catch the show live, you watch on YouTube, you want to catch it live, that's where to do it. Links are wherever you'd expect, homepage, in the description, etc. If you watch on Twitch, links to the YouTube channel come up every so often. The bot comes up and tells you. Okay, I am going to stop it here and shut off the engine. Hopefully not in a place where I'm falling over. All right, folks, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm just going to be a few minutes, take a little break, and be back in a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Either way, thank you much for watching. Twitch back in a few minutes. YouTube next episode. I will see you then.